Chair, Honorable David Ochieng, member for Ugenya. I've seen you had pressed your point of order.
No, thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Without shouting, you did press the intervention button.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, mine is just to agree with the minority leader and majority leader. I don't think, Madam Speaker, should get to this every year. That this parliament sits, passes a budget, goes ahead to pass a supplementary budget, where parliament even gets his money is cut, and then now we are proceeding to recess. No one knows when money will be given. No one knows when we'll have this money disbursed. And Mr. Speaker, this is the third year running where we have to beg for CDF money for our children. Madam Speaker, I think this house is losing its teeth. This house is losing its sheen. This house is not what we used to be. I've been here in my third term now, Madam Speaker, and we've never had to ask the youth leader of this house to talk about CDF, Madam Speaker. And I believe, Madam Speaker, it's because also us as members, we've become weak. We've allowed the executive to do whatever they want to us. We must, as members of parliament, take our role seriously, especially. There's no day I've seen any committee sending a minister away. If you don't use your teeth, they become blunt. And everyone knows they're now blunt, you cannot do anything with them. And so much as we have pressure on the majority leader, I think it's on us as a body of parliament. We've allowed the executive to go away with too much. They now think they can get away with anything against us. It must be said this afternoon that, Madam Speaker, if anything happens to our children because they don't have school fees, it will not be because of the executive, it will be because of us as members of parliament. It is because of us failing to hold the executive to account when we need to. It's because of us hobnobbing with the ministers when they come here, kissing them, treating them like their kids. So I don't mourn for anybody. I mourn for us as a house. That the Honorable Andai, the Honorable ICHUNGWA here, we must be able to, this thing we are doing this afternoon, you know, like bulls. You'd have done this long time ago. Not today, not yesterday. You'd have done this even without it being brought to the floor. So our leadership, I believe, must take their role seriously as concerns the welfare of members and their constituents. And you know, some of these things, we know that if we don't do this, we'll keep going. This week, we're going for sports. We don't have enough budget for members to go for sports. Yet we did a budget the other day, we didn't put money for members to travel in there. We are now harassing the clerk to give us money which is not there, because you don't budget rightly. Madam Speaker, I wish to say as I sit down that as members of parliament, if we stop going to these offices and took our work seriously, we will get these monies on time. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The chairperson, NGCDF committee.